Hello everybody, it's EzraTime again here. Welcome back to another reaction videos. And today, we're gonna be reacting to the Top Gun Maverick Pitch Meeting, which is unexpected to be honest, because I don't think Ryan is going to make a pitch meeting about Top Gun Maverick, because I feel like many people love the movie, and I I don't really necessarily saw any problem with the movie for me because I just enjoyed the movie a lot. It was really fun. It stars Tom Cruise, obviously, right? And so I'm really curious to see what Ryan has to say about the movie, because well, clearly the movie has flaws, right? That obviously he has to make a pitch meeting about it. So I'm really curious to see what he has to say about the movie. So without further ado, let's start the reaction, shall we?
Oh, you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. I got a freaking Tom Cruise movie to pitch you. Oh, does he run? No, actually, his character in this one mostly just sits at a desk, so, no running, unfortunately. I'm just messing with you. A couple of good cruise sprints for sure. I was gonna ask you to get the hell out of here and put a hit on you. What? So what's this movie? Tell me about it. Well, I was thinking we make another Top Gun movie. That's a movie people have heard of. It sure is, sir. So after we copy-paste the original intro, we're gonna get right into this bad boy. Oh, getting into this bad boy is tight. All right, and so Maverick is a test pilot now, and he's working on this jet trying to get it to go to Mach 10. Okay. And this admiral wants to shut the program down, so Mav gets in a jet before he issues the order and frickin' does it. Oh, wow. Well, and so this admiral guy is like, well, he's got balls, I'll give him that much. That's a fantastic compliment. I say that all the time to, people next to me at urinals. What? Don't do that. Oh, okay, my bad. Anyway, then Mav gets a little cocky and pushes this thing even further, and it freaking disintegrates in midair. Oh my God, so he dies? No, he's fine. How'd he survive a midair disintegration at over Mach 10? Well, we're gonna cut away. Oh, I understand. Yeah, characters can survive pretty much anything if you don't show how they did it. Very true. So then Mav gets back, and obviously he's gonna be in a lot of trouble. Yeah, I mean, he just destroyed a multi-million-dollar aircraft. It's gonna be hard for him to stay in the Navy after that. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, see, Iceman from the first movie, he's a high-ranking commander now, so he steps in right at the nick of time to be like, actually, here's a job. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, so it turns out some bad guys are building an unsanctioned uranium equipment plant, so Mav has to go back to Top Gun and train some pilots. Who are the bad guys? Oh, it's this bad country, sir. Very bad. Okay, which one? One of the bad ones, that's for sure. Not good at all.
We don't need to know
country. What's it called? Listen, sir, I'm gonna need you to get all the way off my back about what country this is, okay? Oh, okay. Let me get off of that thing. Probably best to not get specific anyway. Yeah, because Twitter exists now, all right? Let's just not go there. Pretty smart. So why doesn't the Navy just blow this place up with drones? Well, see, there's like GPS blocking and surface-to-air missiles and blind spots. Just the exact circumstances we need to make the movie happen, okay? So just go with it. Okay, I will. And this frickin' target's at the end of this big canyon, and to hit it, they gotta hit this super precise exhaust port. Oh, they gotta do a Star Wars. No, it's not a Star Wars, sir. It's just some pilots flying through tight spaces trying to blow up an evil base by hitting a very precise target in an exhaust port. That's a Star Wars. No, it's not. It's just this movie where one of the best pilots is this kid that Mav is gonna mentor, and he's actually the son of someone he used to fight with back in the day.
Yeah,
this is a Star Wars. Hey, shut up. So basically, Mav has a couple of weeks to train these pilots to do a Star Wars. Nope. Dang it. Anyway, so then he goes to talk to them in front of this building-sized American flag that they have set up in case someone needs to be inspired. Sure. And then at the podium, Maverick does that cool teacher thing, where he's like, hey, the rule book? Just toss it in the trash. And then he tosses it in the trash. Did they put a trash can next to the podium just in case he wanted to dramatically throw something into it? Yeah, or maybe he specifically requested it, who's to say? So anyway, then he's gonna start training these pilots, but he's having a hard time with Rooster, who's the son of his friend Goose that died in the first movie. He died in the first movie? Yeah, that's literally what I just said. So anyway, Rooster's not only mad at Mav about the death of his father, but also because Mav messed with his papers at the request of his mom and took a couple years off his career. Yikes. And also sometimes Maverick is gonna kiss Jennifer Connelly, so we'll try to connect that to the first movie in some way. Oh, good for him. Anyway, so eventually Mav is having a real hard time making these pilots work as a team, so you know what he's gonna do? Sweaty shirtless beach volleyball like in the original? What? No, sir, come on, this is its own movie, okay? It's gonna be sweaty, shirtless beach football.
That is slightly different.
But then Iceman is gonna die.
During the football game?
No, like off screen because he
During
was
football?
sick, but that means that Mav no longer has his
that would be
protector,
fucked
so
up.
he gets fired and the Vice Admiral changes the mission parameters.
Oh no.
But then to prove that the mission can actually be done, he steals a jet and flies it perfectly.
They don't have any security around those things?
Nope.
Oh great.
So they go onto this mission, which
means Maverick.
seems
What do you
impossible.
expect?
I feel like I'm having deja vu.
And so they're flying, and it's very exciting and nerve-wracking, and people watching are gonna have toned glutes.
What?
Toned glutes. You know, from clenching their butt cheeks.
Oh, gotcha.
And Rooster's kind of having a hard time, but then he kind of lets go and taps into something inside himself.
The Force?
It's not Star Wars, sir. And so then they
Well,
manage to
I
do
mean,
the 1,000,001
kinda.
shots, and Rooster does it without even using his targeting system. What was that?
That was Chewbacca celebrating.
Oh my god. So anyway, then they get out of
Oh,
there and they
man.
get into a freaking dogfight with enemy jets.
Uh-oh.
And Mav is gonna get shot down, and then Rooster's gonna save him, but also get shot down.
And so getting shot down's not a big deal, I guess, huh?
Not for the good guys, sir, but for the bad guys, it's always lethal.
Nice.
So then Rooster and
I mean,
Mav
the bad
sneak
guy's
onto this
alive,
enemy
right?
base,
It's
and
not
it just
bad.
so happens there's an operational F-14 Tomcat, which is the jet he flew in the first movie.
Oh, we're going full nostalgia coincidence.
Sure are, sir. So then they get
yeah.
into another dogfight and they manage to survive, and then everybody's super happy for them.
Very fun. Were those war crimes, though?
I don't know, but everybody's super happy for them.
Amazing.
So what do you think?
Well, you know what? I think it might be refreshing for people to have this kind of classic summer blockbuster again. You know, no superheroes, no over-the-top CGI, no sky beams, just a good original movie, you
CGI.
know?
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Maybe.
Although it is a sequel to a super popular movie.
Well, yeah, we need some safety net for this to be successful.
Oh yeah.
Hi, everybody. Ryan George here. Thanks for watching that pitch meeting.
Yeah, sorry. I know Ryan's gonna say the same thing. But yeah, Top Gun Maverick, like I think it nearly made 1.5 billion, which is like really really great, you know, because I love this movie, you know. So like I said, this pitch meeting, like, it's pretty much a nitpick, to be honest. Like I feel like the one that really bothers me, I guess, is the Mach 10 scene where the plane kind of like exploded, or you know, like whatever the plane was. I don't know what it's called, but like it was Mach 10, and then suddenly Tom Cruise just like, or like Maverick just speed it up to 10.4 and then just like exploded, and then suddenly he was fine. Like that was like, okay, that was bizarre. And when I first watched it, I remember when I first watched that scene, I was like, oh, like he was fine, you know. But I guess it's a movie, right? That's always gonna be the main defense, I guess. Even though that scene was like, yeah, it is jarring that somehow Maverick survived that, you know, Mach 10 like speed, and then suddenly just get on the ground without, you know, any harm, without just a bit burn, I guess you could say that, but it's just like nothing to him. But yeah, the rest of them is just like, yeah, like Star Wars. I think a lot of people, I watched a lot of like Top Gun Maverick reviews when the movie got released. And yeah, many people said this movie is like Star Wars, you know, but with actual jets, or like I guess a bit more realistic. Some people might say that, you know. And the rooster moment, yeah, that's kind of like the Force moment with Luke in A New Hope, right? But at the same time, it works for the character, you know. I think it was pretty emotional at the time, and it's like, yeah, I think the Star Wars element, it was like, yeah, it's fun to compare it to Star Wars because it is similar, like you can't deny that, but it is fun, you know, because it was similar to Star Wars. It is really really fun, you know, because the first Star Wars movie, really fun, you know, the flying sequence with the Death Star, right? And then now you got Maverick, you know, flying to the enemy zone, basically danger zone, right? And yeah, copying the intro, like I have no problem with that. I think it's amazing that they try to copy that, you know. Some people might say that the intro from the first movie is still better because it took some time with the credits, and the sequel just kind of like went through it really fast, you know. But that's what modern like credits are, you know. They're not like long 4 minutes like opening sequences like the first movie. They're like maybe 2 minutes and then that's it, you know, because obviously you want to get to the point, you know. So I have no problem with that. The trash can, whatever, is there. You know, it was supposed to be for fun. Who cares? And yeah, I think this pitch meeting just like fun, I guess. It's not necessarily calling out the movie that much, I guess. And I do like the fact that Maverick, this movie doesn't necessarily has like a specific enemy, like, or like calling, like I because in every single other movie, that enemy base in this movie is definitely gonna be Russia, right? Because that's like every single movie today, that the bad guy is always Russia, right? But now it's like No, we have no idea who they were, but honestly, I don't really care. Like they just there for for the purpose of the story. And even though, yeah, I guess the stake maybe is not really that high because you already know that the character is gonna be alive. You know, no matter how many times they kind of like get shot by the rocket, they still alive, right? Which I'm glad they are, you know. But I feel like they might took some stake out of the movie, you know, because you kind of know they're gonna survive that, you know. But even the bad guy kind of survived that. If you guys really pay attention, the two guys, like the Generation 5 jet pilot, right? They both survive. Like yeah, both of them, not just one of them. Both of them survive the dogfight with Maverick. You know, so I don't know. I think it's fair. The bad guys doesn't die, but the good guys also doesn't die. It's fair in my opinion. But yeah, that's Top Gun Maverick pitch meeting, guys. So I guess what do you guys think about this pitch meeting right here? You know, do you guys agree? What do you guys think about Top Gun Maverick? You know, do you guys think this is the greatest sequel ever? I think it is. I think it's way better than the first movie. But that's my opinion. So tell me your opinions about Top Gun Maverick, guys, and then obviously the pitch meeting itself. And if you guys want to watch the original video, then again, I will leave the link in the description below as always. Make sure to check the pitch meeting channel, subscribe to them, and show some support because again, this is a really fun video. Ryan George is really funny, so please support him, guys. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, then leave a like, comment, subscribe, share the videos, the usual stuff. And you know, you guys can become a member for the channel by clicking the join button below, so you guys can support the channel even further. And obviously, feedback are always welcome. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos in the future, guys. And again, thank you for supporting the channel. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys in the next one, then. Bye.